This is where we're going. We're going to take the fitness trail back to where it starts to go up in the hills. This goes along the ridge line and there we go. There we go. Not blooming yet. Not blooming yet. Mayapple bloom. Look at it, see? What is that, 30 foot? From the trailhead, I'm already finding flowers. Just like that, I had 3 of them. Very nice. This is called the fitness trail. And here's another one. Flower number 4 for the How about number 5? Doesn't necessarily 100% count, but you know, the common blue violet. Wow. Well, let's see if we can do it. Right there. Mayapple, full bloom. Maybe we'll get a closer one. Well, how about this? We talk about it, and what do we get? We get a close Mayapple bloom. Very nice indeed. Let's do a 360, not that I'm tired and need the air. Right there is the road that we walk down to get to the trailhead. We're not 100 foot, maybe 120 into the trail. And we got what? 6? Let's call it 7. This is a strawberry, I know that. That's a mock strawberry, if I remember correctly. If I'm wrong, I'll correct it. Nice creek. This is one of Cumberland Gap's nice, easy trails. Look, I thought I heard somebody behind us. Oh yeah, Cumberland Gap does have bears, just like the Smokies. Not in the same population count, but they still do. And here we go. What are we up to? 9? Nine flowers. See what kind of flowers we can get. What we're getting. That's quite beautiful. Then we'll go up here and we get 2 for 1. I like that 2 for 1. This is quite beautiful. Which way do I want it? About like that. Get some sky, some water. Beautiful creek today. Nice. Let's just do a 360 because it's nice. It's in upper 16, upper 60s, like 68, 69, lower 70s, 71, 23, something like that today. It's comfortable hiking. I mean, shorts and t-shirt. Okay, let's add another one. What are we up to, 10 now? And we haven't even walked the city block yet. If I remember correctly, once we get down here quite a ways, there is a lot of rock formations to our right. And we got another one. Ten. Look at this one. I think this is the same as some of the others we got. It's a bigger, more beautiful one. Not that any flower is more beautiful than the other. Take it up. That's rock. Trees growing right out of the rock. There's a layer of dirt, sorry, but they run a massive root system around, like this one is doing. Look at the root system for this one. It goes way down into here, get down into this main stuff. Let's get by it a little bit so you can see how it has progressed. Let's go to the top, okay? There we go, top. We'll come back down. There's the rock and the big root tap. Let's do a little bit more 360. I like this. This is a nice walk today. A lot of rock. I don't remember what time of the year it was I was here before, and I found a lot of hearts bursting. And this is the south side of the rock structure. They do have a picnic area. They have several of those. Picnic area up at the overlook. There's one here. I don't remember the name of the park. There's one at Sugar Run Creek. That water coming out of here goes way up into here. Creeping down. Drip, 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 drip. Drippy, drippy, drippy in there. Runs down. Some drippy drips in there. And out and across. If it drips long enough and it doesn't evaporate too quick, it ends up down in the creek. About the time I thought we was running out of flowers, we got this daisy-like flower. I have a name for them. I had pictures already, but I don't remember right off the top of my head what they are. And they have these, we've already got pictures of these beautiful lavender flowers. I've never seen Jack in the Pulpit here. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful here today. I say that anytime I'm on a trail, on a walk in the woods. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. I've been here with snow on the ground. I've been here dry like it is today and sunny. I've seen here cloudy. I've been on trails in Florida, Kentucky, Tennessee, Illinois, east-west Tennessee. I've never been on a trail that I didn't like. I was lost on one once. That didn't mean I didn't like it. That just means I was semi-lost. I got to the point where there wasn't any trailblazings and no obvious trail, so I turned around and went back. before I got myself into trouble. See? Look at how beautiful these flowers are. Yeah, we're about to start to climb up into the trail now. Wasn't sure I was going to go this far. For this part of the hike, it's easier to come from the parking lot because it's more gradual. It isn't quite this steep. But you have that long walk back along the road on the walkway. To get back to the parking lot. You just have to get up towards the ridge line. It'll be okay. I'm not pushing hard. I'm glad I did stop and get an agua break at the bottom. There will be an area if we go on around where we're up over in there. If I remember correctly, we can see the gap overlook. But I may be mistaking that for the tri-point, tri-state, or tri-point, which I think is tri-state, that you can see the gap. Anyway, it's right over there. And it's right over there. Okay, here's something. See the guy's face, mouth, an eye and an eye? Nature has fun at times. God's handiwork is another version. Evidently, this is an animal trail that they have augmented to stabilize it so that we civilized settled people can walk through the wilderness. That's where you're at. You are out in the wilderness where there's all kinds of animals, and some of them eat you. We may be at the top of the food chain, but we're still part of the food chain. Here you go. Ranger Humble, I know you were a state park ranger. What's that? Should tell you it's poison ivy. Leave it alone. This is what happens to a tree after it's passed away. Animals peck holes in it, and pretty soon it falls down, becomes a nurse log. See, there's multiple nurse logs around, and what comes from the ground returns to the ground. Man, at the end of your life, that's what happens to man. Came from the ground, he returns to the ground. God created man from the earth. So that's where you're going to return to, your body anyway. Scripture says to be absent of the body is to be in the presence of the Lord, Jesus Christ. One day I'll be away from this older body. I'll be in a nice, strong, youthful body. We're on the fitness loop. My first time on this trail, it was fallish. And I was just lollygagging like this, and the ranger came up. She had a grabber, in a plastic bag. She was making a go through the trail, pick up any trash. And I tell you, I tried to keep up with that young lady. And after about 100 foot, she was gone. So I went back to taking pictures. This is a cut between two ridges. One here to the left and one here to the right. It's not a ravine, it's just a cut in the mountain. I took a online map course. There's deer here also. I see deer here occasionally, not all that often. Not like Panther Creek. They actually aren't looking at anything. They're just out for a walk with their dog. Oh, here we go. 2 for 1 again. I think these are bluets. And these are whitets. I'm funning with you. Uh-oh. Sorry, folks. Straightened up too quick. Bent over wrong, straightened up too quick. I'm thinking that when we get to the top of this, it'll be agua time. Yeah, we're over halfway, way over half. I'm thinking we're about 2/3 of the way around this trail. I didn't fire up any of my GPSs. All trails were Runkeeper. Didn't even start my walk meter on my tracker phone. But I guess one I forgot. The tracker phone and the other two. It's not important. I've been on this one before. It's like my 4th time. Got a bench up here at the high mark. Let everything stabilize. Yeah, I was right. Remember right. Gap. Man in orange. Orange drink. If I remember correctly, we're at the top. Not the maximum top, we're at the top of this trail. I think now we start winding our way down. Right over there's the trail we came up right through there. Probably another month we won't be able to see that from here as everything gets leafed out. My dad Everett introduced me to this type of landscape on his dad's farm south of Dunville, Kentucky. We walked many times in the woods. They would have to find ways to entertain themselves, and one of them is the ground's different here. The slopes aren't so much. They would find a flat rock up here, kind of roundish, and they would fling it over the side like a wheel. and listen to it crash down the hillside. Yeah, you don't go down in there. You stay on the trail, National Park Service. This area has timber rattlers, copperheads. You don't want snake bit ever, anywhere in the world. That's a fairly new bust right there. One broke off this way and one broke off that way. This one here is old. That one's old. This one is fairly new. Ooh. There's a cut starts right there. We may have been right down in there. To be honest, what's missing, I'm going to give you the trail, Fighting Creek Trail behind Sugarland Visitor Center, Smoky Mountains National Park, John Owensby Cabin. That's what's missing on this hike, this walkway. And that's not really worth saying anything. Beautiful view of the mountains. It's probably a better view in a month ago, month and a half ago, before everything started leafing out, but it's still beautiful today. Today's always the #1 day for a walk in the woods. Yesterday, well, that was yesterday. Tomorrow, never going to get here. Right now, this moment, right now. Live in this moment. Live in this moment. We lived in that moment back there. We're going to live in the next moment up here. But we're living in this moment right now. Oh, this is nice. It's not hot and it's not cold. It's just right. Nice robin on the walkway in front of us. Hey, robin, how you doing? Butterfly just flew over top of us. Yeah. Let's have a look down this cut. Find me a place to step. Let her by. Yeah, this is a good spot here. How you doing?
Good. How about you?
Pretty good. Let's do a little 360. Info center's right there. They have two cannons there. The one out front that you see on your way to the front doors, I don't remember where that one played a part in the Civil War. But if you go to your left, walk by it around the left side of the building and back, that's the cannon. I don't know if it's, I think it's the northern, the Union troops cannon that was on top of Cumberland Gap Overlook at Fort Lyon during the Civil War conflict. Yeah, this is it. I think that's the trail there. If I go down, the deer ran right through here and around. Hard to tell. There's no snow on the ground now. I wonder why. It's 70 degrees out. This is very nice. If that's the right wood, a burl like that would make a lot of pipes. How do I know that? I used to smoke a pipe. But I don't smoke anymore. My sweet Jesus took that away from me. Took the chewing tobacco away from me. I think I'm going to take a little side trail after I'm done, get to the trailhead. Down to the Welcome Center. See if they're starting up the Gap Cave tours again. Okay, yeah. I'm parked right down there, that white one. Yep, it's 2 miles. If you was to walk, start here and go all the way around, come back here, it's 2 miles. Beautiful. Another beautiful day. Cumberland Gap.